Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to teach you how to memorize anything you read, whether it's for studying, work, or just general knowledge. If you've ever felt like you read something and immediately forget it, then this video is for you. We've all been there, right? Staring blankly at a page, wondering if we accidentally skipped ahead a few chapters because none of this information is sticking. Well, fear not my friends, because today we are going to unlock the secrets of your incredible, complex, and sometimes frustrating brains. Let's dive right into the methods that will help you retain information and actually what you read. Our first step is all about setting the stage for success. Before you dive into the text, take a few minutes to preview the material, skim through it quickly, glance at the headings, subheadings, and any bold text that jumps out at you. This helps your brain organize the information more efficiently, making it easier to absorb and retain. And while you're previewing, take a moment to set your intention. Why are you reading this? What do you hope to learn? Now that you've primed your brain, it's time to engage those gears and really get reading. We're talking about reading, where you're an engaged participant in a conversation with the text. Read aloud, even if it's just whispering to yourself. Hearing the words helps solidify them in your mind. Grab a pen or a highlighter and make the text your own. Underline key points, jot down questions, or summarize paragraphs in your own words. Active reading is the mental equivalent of hitting the gym for your brain. Remember, the goal here isn't just to get to the end of the chapter, it's to truly and what you're reading. Our brains aren't wired for memorizing massive walls of text, but our brains are amazing at remembering smaller, more manageable chunks of information. That's where the power of chunking comes in. Think of it like packing for a trip. Instead of stuffing everything into one giant suitcase, you pack smaller items into smaller bags, organizing everything neatly. When you encounter a large, complex piece of information, break it down into smaller, more digestible chunks. This could be anything from grouping together key concepts, creating lists, or separating longer paragraphs into shorter sentences. The beauty of chunking is that it allows you to turn what seems like an insurmountable amount of information into a series of manageable mini-tasks. So remember, when it comes to memorization, think small, think manageable, think chunks. Sometimes we need a little more than just reading and repeating to make information stick. That's where mnemonics and visual aids come in handy. Mnemonics are memory tricks that help us remember information by associating it with something more memorable. Think about acronyms like ROIGBIV to remember the colors of the rainbow. You can create rhymes, songs, or even silly stories to help you remember information. Visual aids are like superpowers for visual learners. Mind maps, diagrams, charts, timelines, even doodling can help bring information to life. Imagine you're trying to remember the different parts of a cell. Instead of just reading a list, draw a colorful diagram. Engage your imagination, tap into your creativity, and watch as mnemonics and visual aids transform your memorization skills. Teaching someone else something you've just learned helps you understand it even better. When you have to explain something, you can't just parrot back memorized facts. You have to truly understand the concept. This process of actively recalling and explaining information strengthens the neural connections in your brain. Find a friend, family member, or even just a willing pet, and try to teach them what you've learned. The act of verbalizing the information makes a huge difference. Our brains are like sieves when it comes to holding on to information. But there's a way to combat this forgetfulness, and it's called spaced repetition. Spaced repetition is the art of strategically timing your review sessions to match your brain's natural forgetting curve. Instead of cramming information all at once, review it at increasing intervals. You can use traditional methods like flashcards or amazing apps like Anki that automate the process for you. The key is to be consistent with your review sessions. Even short, focused review sessions spaced out over time can make a world of difference in solidifying information in your long-term memory. Remember, consistency is key here. We've talked about previewing, active reading, chunking, mnemonics, teaching, and spaced repetition. But even our amazing brains need time to rest and recharge, and there's no better way to do that than through good old-fashioned sleep. Sleep isn't just about feeling well rested, it's a crucial time for memory consolidation. While you're sleeping, your brain is hard at work, sorting through all the information you've taken in during the day. Most adults need around 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep per night. Make sure you're sleeping in a cool, dark, and quiet environment to minimize sleep disruptions. Taking breaks throughout the day is also crucial for giving your brain a chance to rest and recharge. Trust me, your brain will thank you for it. So, those are the 7 steps to memorizing anything you read. Preview the material, read actively, chunk the information, use mnemonics and visuals, teach what you've learned, use spaced repetition, and get enough sleep. By incorporating these techniques, you'll find yourself retaining more information and feeling more confident in your learning. It might seem like a lot to remember, but the more you practice these techniques, the more natural they'll become. And remember, everyone learns differently, so experiment with these techniques, find what works best for you, and don't be afraid to adapt and adjust as needed. Let me know in the comments if you have any tips or techniques that work for you. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more study hacks. Catch you next time.